Hi, this is Kat Sheridan with GameFob.com, and I'm here with Leatherface himself, Andrew Bryniarski. How are you doing, Andrew?
Rockin'. How you doing, baby?
Not too bad. Rockin' myself. Andrew, Leatherface is just an iconic, amazing horror movie character. What would you say that? What's your favorite horror movie other than the Chainsaw Massacre? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sorry.
First of all, compliments on saying that so well. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you.
No problem.
That's a good question, because I'm a huge horror movie fan. My mother was a librarian for elementary schools, and I grew up hearing stories when she would put a light behind her and read in the dark, and
wow.
It pulled me right into storytelling. And because she was a librarian, the house was full of books, and I never wanted to read. And I kind of ran the other way from what everybody wanted me to do. But the first book that ever caught my attention, she bought for me. It was called Heroes of the Horrors. Ooh. And I have to say, it's been a huge imprint on who I am, and I'm living the dream and trying to be true to who I am, and it's pretty much who I've always been. And Lon Chaney and Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi and Vincent Price, these guys were the first things that ever really grabbed my attention that was cool enough for me to want to be into. And all kids, I think at some point or another, they need to find their own way to, we didn't have video games. Escapism was, films were great for that. And I used to love the old Christopher Lee Hammer films.
Oh, wow.
But if I had to say my favorite horror movie other than Chainsaw, I'd have to, I think I just pretty much made it clear it's not easy. But
one of them.
I really was when I was young, I couldn't watch Maniac without running into the kitchen and grabbing the biggest knife I could and locking the door. And then I'd stare out the window for about 10 minutes, That was I have to say, that worked for me. And I'm a big fan of the work Kane's done and the work that Robert's done. I like things. I'll tell you what my favorite new horror movie is. I think Insidious was pretty original and amazing, and just well done and unlike anything I'd seen before. So I like to say, I don't know who those people are, I can't remember right now, but I'd like to give a shout out to them and say great job to everybody involved in that movie creatively. That was really wonderful. And so I'm a big fan. I enjoy the genre. I enjoy escapism. And there you go. There's
wow.
37-minute answer.
That's a good. No, you know what? That was a thoughtful and really lovely answer. I like that you kind of got your start for sort of the classic icons of horror, and a seal of approval from one of the great horror masters himself for Insidious.
What I hate is cheesy horror movies. Horror movies for a while they became just parodies of themselves. Eventually, everything implied. The politically correct decades that have passed, everything having to be implied and off screen. Every director that flinches from the payoff and the money. I hate that. I think scary movies should be scary as hell, and you should have, if you got it in you, piss your pants watching scary movies. I mean, that's in my line of work, that's a compliment. If somebody comes and says I made them, a grown adult piss their pants, I'm sure that doesn't happen every day, but that's I'm not going to do that. But
scary movies should make you piss your pants.
I could come to piss in my pants watching a scary movie. I'm like everybody else. That's what I think you should try to do. And it just building up stuff with sound and showing the killer coming, and then the shadow of the knife, and then all that scream and scary movie stuff. I just think it's entertaining, but it should be comedy, and everybody should know it's comedy. And now I think that it's starting to be that way. There was a time when, like Nightmare on Elm Street, I remember, came out when I was in high school, and then the next movie in the theater that was a scary movie was Basket Case. And I got so upset I had to leave. Not because it's not a classic campy movie, but it pissed me off. Here's this little, it just wasn't a good movie, and it wasn't a scary movie. It was this crazy little dwarf. What crazy kind of ideas, you know what I mean? And there's some great scenes. I'm not going to say there isn't. But it's been a long day. I'm a little off track. I got to get back to working for American Icon, who brought me out to this event. But
Absolutely.
We're here at Frank & Sons. I want to congratulate you on your new film.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I want to encourage horror movies and aspiring creative types out there, everywhere out there, to follow your dreams and pursue your craft and, raise the bar. Go get it.
Thank you so much. This is you honestly and genuinely love the genre that you're in, and I think that's fantastic. Thank you so much for talking to me today. Where can we find you, by the way, Andrew? Where can the fans find you?
Fans know how to find me. I'm a little too accessible. You can always find me. My Facebook is the best way to do it, or my email, Bryniarski@yahoo.co.uk. If they have anything they need to find me, you can always find me there. My website, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's not, but it's, next time I have something to promote, I'll be right there in everybody's face, and everybody can come and join the party, and I'd appreciate it. Look out, and have a great day. Rock on, stay scary.
Rock on, stay scary. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.